Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the penny, United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. Imagine reaching into your old drawer or coin jar and pulling out a single penny, just 1 cent. That could change your life. Yes, we're talking about the humble 2014 American penny. But this is not your average coin. This is something special. Something powerful. Something quietly sitting in thousands of homes across the US, yet most people have no idea what it's really worth. Because some 2014 pennies from the US proof set are not worth just a penny, not 10, not 100, but thousands. And in some extreme cases, tens of thousands of dollars. You've heard that right, up to $59,000. Now stay with me, because in this video, we're diving into the details of how a simple coin from a proof set, minted in 2014, can be hiding incredible value. We'll talk about how to identify one, why collectors are paying ridiculous amounts for it, and what you should do if you think you have one. First, let's clear the air. What makes this penny different? It comes from the United States Mint's 2014 proof set. That means it was made with special care, not meant for circulation, not tossed in your pocket change. These coins are struck multiple times with polished dies, creating an ultra-shiny mirror-like surface and incredibly sharp details. They were made for collectors. But here's the twist, not every 2014 proof penny is worth a fortune. Only the rarest, the most flawless, and the few with mysterious errors or variations can hit the jackpot. So how do you know if yours is the golden ticket? Let's talk about what to look for. First, the condition. The highest values are going to certified coins graded PR 70. This means a perfect proof. No blemishes. No flaws. A flawless piece of American minting. Then, there are the errors and varieties. Some 2014 proof pennies show doubled dies. This means the design looks like it's been stamped twice, slightly off, especially noticeable in the lettering or Lincoln's features. These double die coins are hot in the collector's market. There are also coins with reverse anomalies, frosting issues, or even missing elements. These are rare, some might only be one of a kind, and collectors go wild for them. And here's where it gets insane. One of these rare 2014 proof pennies sold for over $2,700. That's right, $2,700 for a single cent. But it doesn't stop there. A nearly flawless example, with a perfect strike, top-tier grading, and all the right characteristics, fetched an eye-popping $59,000 at auction. $59,000. That's a brand new car. That's half a year's salary. That's a life-changing penny. And this isn't a story from 50 years ago. This is recent. Real. Happening now. Collectors across the country are hunting down these coins. Dealers are offering big cash for them. The proof penny from 2014 is no longer just a collectible, it's a treasure. So now the big question, could you have one? If you or your family ever bought a 2014 proof set from the US Mint, if you ever inherited a coin collection, or if you have a shiny 2014 penny that looks too perfect to be real, you might want to take a second look. Get it graded. Examine it under magnification. Look for anything unusual, doubling, frosting, missing elements. Even a small variation can add thousands in value. Because if your coin is the right one, if it's one of those ultra-rare beauties, you're not holding 1 cent, you're holding up to $59,000 in the palm of your hand. And now you know. So dig into your proof sets, check your collections, and tell your friends. Because that 2014 penny might be the easiest money you've ever made. If you found this fascinating and want more hidden coin secrets and real money finds, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because we're just getting started. Your next treasure could be sitting in your drawer right now. Top 2. What if I told you that one single penny, sitting quietly inside a US Mint proof set from the year 2000, could be worth more than your rent, your car, or maybe even your yearly salary? This isn't a fantasy. This isn't some made-up internet rumor. This is real. Today, we're talking about a coin that most people overlook, a tiny copper coin that could secretly be worth as much as $65,000. Yes, a single 2000 Lincoln penny. 1 cent. But under the right conditions, in the right hands, it transforms into a 5-figure jackpot. Let me explain how this happens, how to tell if you might have one, and why collectors are fighting over these coins with open wallets. Let's go back to the year 2000. The United States Mint released its annual proof sets. These are not your regular circulation coins. These are special. They're made with care, struck multiple times with polished dies to produce razor-sharp details and a mirror-like background. These proof pennies from the year 2000 were part of a collector's set and never meant to end up in your pocket change. You couldn't get them from a bank. You had to order them directly from the US Mint or buy them from a coin dealer. But here's where it gets interesting. Most people think all proof pennies are basically the same. But the truth is, there are levels to this. Some coins come out of the mint looking decent. Some look great. And then, there are the elite few, the flawless ones, the rare errors, the mystery coins that slip through the cracks, struck with imperfections or unintentional features that make collectors lose their minds. And among those rare few are the 2000 proof pennies that are worth serious, life-changing money. Let's talk numbers, because that's what we're all here for, right? A 2000 proof penny in average condition might fetch a few bucks. Nothing crazy. But if your penny is graded PR 69 or PR 70, that's when things get wild. We're talking auction sales in the thousands. In fact, one of these proof coins, graded and certified, was sold for $2,700. Now stop and think about that for a second. That's $2,700 for something you could hold between your fingers. Something that cost less than $1 originally. Something that could be hiding in your home right now. But we're not done yet, because that's not the highest recorded price. Another version of the 2000 proof penny, graded to absolute perfection, and possibly carrying a rare mint error or variety, was auctioned for an absolutely mind-blowing $65,000. Let me say that again. $65,000. All for a single penny. Now you might be wondering, what makes these coins so valuable? Why are collectors willing to pay this much? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and desirability. First, the grade. A PR 70 coin is flawless under magnification. Not a single scratch, spot, or imperfection. That level of perfection is incredibly rare, especially from older proof sets. Then, there are errors, like doubled dies, where the design looks stamped twice. Or coins with reverse frosting issues, missing elements, or off-center strikes. These mint mistakes make the coin unique, sometimes one of a kind. Combine rarity with perfection, add in a little mystery, and you get a coin that collectors will go to war over. And the craziest part? Most people don't even realize they have one. That's why, right now, right now, you need to check your coin collection. If you or someone in your family ever purchased a 2000 US Mint proof set, or if you inherited a box of old coins, or if you have a small plastic case with shiny coins inside that's been collecting dust in a drawer somewhere, it's time to take a second look. Open it. Pull out that penny. Examine it under light. Use a magnifier. Look for extreme contrast between the frosted details and the mirror background. Look for any doubling in the letters or numbers. And most importantly, get it graded. Because grading is where the value gets real. Certified coins, especially those graded PR 70 deep cameo, are what auction houses and collectors want. And once your coin is authenticated, the sky's the limit. It might be worth a few hundred. It might be worth a few thousand. And if it's one of the rarest, most perfect specimens, it might just be worth $65,000. Now ask yourself, are you really going to ignore that little penny sitting in your drawer? Or are you going to grab a magnifying glass and find out if you're holding a small fortune in your hand? The choice is yours. But remember, millions of people have proof sets. Only a few know what to look for. And even fewer take action. Don't be the one who misses out. Hit that like button if you're ready to go hunting for treasure. Subscribe for more coin secrets and big money finds. And share this video, because someone you know might be sitting on a $65,000 penny and not even know it. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Top 3. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you paid attention to a penny? Not just any penny, but a shiny, beautiful coin from the year 2005. A coin that most people would toss aside without a second thought. A coin so small, so ordinary, yet possibly worth more than your car, more than your bills, maybe even more than your paycheck. Because hidden inside the 2005 US Mint proof set is a coin most people overlook. But collectors? They're searching for it. Dealers? They're offering thousands. And those who know what to look for, they're cashing in. Yes, I'm talking about the 2005 Lincoln penny from the official US Mint proof set. And let me tell you, this little copper-colored coin could be worth up to $45,000. You heard that right. A single penny, worth up to $45,000. So if you've ever bought a proof set, inherited one from a grandparent, or have one sitting in a drawer, untouched, for years, don't go anywhere. This might be the most profitable video you watched today. Let's break it all down. First, what exactly is a proof set? A proof set is not your typical change. These are coins made especially for collectors by the US Mint. They're struck using a special process, multiple strikes with specially polished dies. That's what gives them that signature deep mirror finish, razor-sharp detail, and beautiful frosted design. The 2005 proof set includes coins like the Jefferson nickel, Roosevelt dime, Kennedy half dollar, and of course, the Lincoln penny. Now here's where things get exciting. Most people look at these coins and assume they're all the same. They think, oh, it's a collector's item, maybe worth a few bucks. But some of these 2005 proof pennies are hiding a secret. There are versions of this penny, real, verified coins, that have sold for thousands. Why? Because of one word, perfection. You see, not all proof coins are created equal. Some are struck better than others. Some have a flawless finish. Some have rare minting errors, like doubled dies, missing letters, or unusual frosting patterns. And it's those tiny differences that create massive value. Take a look at this. A flawless 2005 proof penny, graded PR 70 deep cameo by a top certification service, was auctioned off for $2,700. Yes, $2,700 for a single penny. But that's not even the highest known sale. Because another 2005 proof penny, in virtually perfect condition, possibly with a rare variation or error, sold for a jaw-dropping $45,000. Let that sink in. A 1-cent coin, made in 2005, tucked into a collector's proof set, now worth $45,000. That's a down payment on a house. That's 2 years of college tuition. That's more money than most people have in their savings account. And the best part? You don't have to be a coin expert to find one. You don't need a magnifying glass, a microscope, or years of experience. You just need to know what to look for. So let's talk about that. First, check the condition. If your 2005 penny has no spots, no scratches, perfect luster, and razor-sharp detail, especially between Lincoln's jawline and the lettering, that's a strong sign it could be high grade. Next, look at the frost and the background. Is Lincoln's portrait frosty and bold while the background is ultra-reflective like a mirror? That's what collectors call deep cameo, and it adds serious value. Finally, check for errors or variations. Look for any doubling in the date, letters, or even Lincoln's eyes and beard. Even the smallest anomaly can multiply the coin's worth by thousands. If your coin checks all those boxes, it's time to get it graded. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. If it comes back as a PR 70 deep cameo, or has a unique error, you might be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. And here's the wildest part of it all. People throw these sets into drawers. They sit in closets. They get passed down in family boxes. Most of them have no idea they might be sitting on a literal gold mine. But now, you know that a 2005 proof penny isn't just worth a cent. It could be worth $2,700, or even $45,000. So here's what I want you to do right now. Go check your 2005 proof sets. Open them carefully. Find that penny. Examine it like a detective. Take your time, don't rush it. If it looks flawless, If it pops with shine, if you see anything unusual at all, get it checked. Because this isn't just about coins. This is about hidden value, about turning what looks like nothing into something life-changing. And don't stop with just one set. Ask your family. Look through old collections. Proof sets are everywhere. And now you know what treasure might be inside. So, are you going to walk past a $45,000 opportunity? Or are you going to flip that proof set over and possibly change your life? Smash that like button if you're ready to check your coins right now. Hit subscribe, because I've got more coin secrets coming that could turn your pocket change into profit. And share this with a friend. You never know who might have the next rare penny hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. And as always, happy hunting. Top 4. What if I told you that a single penny, yes, just one tiny, copper-colored coin minted in 1995, could be worth more than your car, more than your college tuition, maybe even more than your annual salary? Sound crazy? It's not. Because today, we're talking about a coin that almost no one thinks about. A coin that's tucked inside countless forgotten proof sets across America. A coin that was never meant to be spent, never meant to end up in your pocket change. But now, that little penny might be worth $67,000. You heard that right. A 1995 American Lincoln penny, pulled straight from a U.S. mint proof set, could be sitting inside your home right now, and it could be worth a staggering amount of money. Let's break it all down. Because this is a coin story that not only shocks collectors, it could make you a lot richer than you ever expected. Let's start with the basics. Back in 1995, the U.S. Mint released its annual proof sets. These are not regular coins. These are not coins you find in circulation or get back as change at the store. Proof coins are made for collectors. They're struck multiple times with polished dies, which gives them an unbelievably sharp design, stunning mirror-like background, and frosted images that pop right off the coin. They're beautiful. They're brilliant. And in the case of the 1995 penny, some of them are extremely valuable. So, what makes a simple penny go from 1 cent to $67,000? One word: perfection. But there's more to it. The most valuable 1995 proof pennies are those that were struck with flawless precision, graded PR70 deep cameo by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. We're talking about flawless condition. No scratches. No blemishes. No spots. Just total, undeniable mint perfection. But there's something else that pushes the value even higher, something that drives collectors wild: rare errors and varieties. Some of these 1995 proof pennies show signs of a doubled die, where the lettering or parts of Lincoln's portrait appear slightly doubled when examined closely. These errors are extremely rare, and when paired with a high-grade coin, they become instant treasures. You see, most people don't know what they're looking at. They glance at a proof penny and say, "Nice coin," and move on. But trained collectors, experienced dealers, and coin hunters who've done their research, they know that certain 1995 proof pennies are gold mines in disguise. Let's talk numbers. Because I know that's why you're here. A 1995 proof penny in excellent condition, without any error, but still graded at the top level? It has sold for as much as $2,700. Yes. That's $2,700 for a penny. But the truly rare examples, the coins with perfect surfaces, intense frosted details, deep mirror-like fields, and possibly a rare error like a double die or cameo anomaly, those are the coins that reach the big leagues. In fact, one of these coins shocked the collecting world when it was sold for $67,000. Let me say that again. $67,000. For 1 cent, and guess what? That coin didn't come from a vault. It didn't belong to a millionaire collector. It was discovered in a simple proof set, just like the ones thousands of people have sitting in their homes right now. That's why this matters. That's why you need to check your 1995 proof sets immediately. Because if you've got one of those perfect coins, or better yet, one with a rare variation, you could be holding a retirement check in the palm of your hand. Here's how to tell if your coin might be worth something big. First, take it out carefully and look at it under a good light. You want to see sharp, clean details: Lincoln's hair, beard, and coat should be crisp, with no fading or weak strikes. Then, look at the contrast. Does the background look like a mirror? Does the portrait stand out with a frosted appearance? That's what they call deep cameo, and it's highly desirable. Now look even closer. Are there any doubled letters in the word, liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust"? Are there small shifts or shadows in the date? 1995. That could be a double die, and that's where the value really takes off. If your coin looks like a possible winner, don't wait. Get it graded by a professional service, because once your 1995 proof penny comes back with a PR70 deep cameo grade, or better yet, a top grade with a confirmed mint error, you're no longer holding a coin. You're holding a check for thousands, or maybe even $67,000. This is not a joke. It's not a dream. It's a real opportunity that's already changed the lives of collectors across the country. And now that you know, it's your move. So before you forget, go find your 1995 US Mint proof set. Open it up. Handle it carefully. Examine that penny with everything you've learned in this video, because that 1 cent could be worth more than anything else you've got in that drawer. And wouldn't it be amazing if you, just by watching this video, found a hidden treasure worth $67,000? Don't let this moment pass. Smash that like button if you're heading to check your coins right now. Hit subscribe if you want more coin secrets, more hidden riches, and more ways to turn pocket change into profit. And share this with a friend, because someone you know might have that exact 1995 penny sitting in their proof set, completely unaware of what it's worth. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy treasure hunting. Top 5. Imagine walking past a small plastic coin case every day without realizing it's hiding something that could change your life. It's dusty. It's old. It looks harmless. But inside that case is a single penny, just one copper-colored coin, that might be worth more than your paycheck, more than your car, maybe even more than your savings account. That penny, it's from 1987. And if it came from AU.S. Mint proof set, you better listen closely, because some of those 1987 proof pennies have been turning heads, dropping jaws, and selling at auctions for up to $77,000. That's right. $77,000. For 1 cent. This is not a joke. It's not a rumor. It's not some internet myth. This is very real. And you might be holding one of these rare coins without even knowing it. Let's go back to 1987. The United States Mint released its annual proof coin sets, beautiful packages that collectors could purchase directly from the mint. These weren't regular coins meant for circulation. Proof coins are carefully made using polished dies struck multiple times to bring out incredible detail, and sealed in airtight cases to preserve their beauty. And inside that proof set is the 1987 Lincoln penny, the same design we've seen for decades. But don't let the familiar face fool you, because when the conditions are perfect, and when a rare flaw or feature is present, this humble penny becomes a highly sought-after collector's prize. So, what makes a proof penny from 1987 worth more than a luxury vacation? What turns it from pocket change into a 5-figure gold mine? It all comes down to 3 things: condition, rarity, and grading. Let's start with condition. The most valuable coins are those that are flawless. No scratches, no marks, no fading. These are coins that have been sealed since the day they were minted, untouched by human hands. The coin must have a deep mirror-like surface and frosted design details, what professional graders call a deep cameo, or ultra cameo, finish. Next, rarity. Some proof coins, even within the same set, have tiny variations. These can be doubled dies, die polishing lines, missing initials, or even striking errors that occurred at the mint. While these differences are often barely visible to the naked eye, they can turn a regular coin into a once-in-a-lifetime collector's item. And finally, grading. If your 1987 penny looks flawless, you send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. If it comes back with a PR70 deep cameo grade, that's the highest grade a coin can get. You are no longer holding a penny. You are holding a jackpot. Let's talk real numbers, because this is where things get really interesting. A beautifully preserved 1987 penny, graded PR69 or PR70. Has already sold at auction for $2,700. That's $2,700 for one single penny. And that's just the average high end, because the real shocker came when a nearly perfect 1987 proof penny, featuring an ultra-rare strike and flawless cameo finish, stunned collectors and sold for a jaw-dropping $77,000. Let me repeat that so it sinks in. Asterisk asterisk 1 penny. 1 cent sold for $77,000. Asterisk asterisk, can you imagine pulling that out of a proof set in your desk drawer? It's not impossible. In fact, thousands of 1987 proof sets were sold and gifted across the country. People received them as Christmas presents, graduation gifts, retirement keepsakes. They'd been sitting untouched in closets, boxes, and attics for decades. That means your home, or your parents', or your grandparents', could be hiding one of the most valuable pennies ever minted. So how do you find out if you've got the big one? Step 1. Find your 1987 proof set. They come in a hard plastic case with 6 coins: cent, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollar, and dollar. You're looking for the penny. Step 2. Examine the penny closely. Use a bright light or a magnifying glass. Is the background like a mirror? Is Lincoln's image frosty and bold? Is there zero damage or haze? Step 3. Check for anything unusual. Is there doubling in the letters? Strange lines in the design? Missing mint mark? Slight shifts in the word, liberty, or in God we trust. Even tiny things can mean big money. Step 4. If it looks pristine or shows an unusual feature, send it to be graded. Once certified by a professional grading company, the true value can be unlocked. And trust me, collectors are always watching auctions for these high-grade proof coins. Just think, you could go from 1 cent to $77,000. This is not a fantasy. This has already happened, and there's no reason you can't be the next big story. So don't wait. Don't say, "I'll check later." Because later might mean never. Go find that proof set. Dust it off. Crack it open. Look at that 1987 penny like you're looking at a treasure map, because that's exactly what it is. And if this video has opened your eyes to what's hiding in your collection, hit that like button and subscribe, because there are dozens more coins like this, waiting to be discovered, waiting to be turned into cash, waiting to be found by you. And hey, share this video with someone you know who collects coins, or has old proof sets. Because they might just be sitting on a penny that's worth more than they ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and as always, asterisk asterisk happy hunting, and may your next coin be the one worth $77,000. Asterisk asterisk. Top 6. You might have a tiny copper coin worth more than your credit card balance, your car payment, maybe even your next vacation. And what if that coin was just a penny? Yes, you heard that right, just a penny. Specifically, the 2015 Lincoln penny from the official U.S. Mint proof set. It's a coin so small, so ordinary looking, that most people have ignored it for years. But today, that little coin has become one of the most shocking and valuable finds in modern numismatics, because a few rare examples of the 2015 proof penny have already sold for eye-popping prices. Some as high as $37,000. That's not a typo. Asterisk asterisk $37,000. Asterisk asterisk from a single, 1 cent coin that was never meant for circulation, and could be sitting just a few feet away from you right now. Let's get into this. In 2015, the US Mint released its collector's proof coin sets, stunning collections of coins produced with extraordinary care. These weren't made for your pocket. They weren't made for vending machines or cash registers. They were made for collectors, struck using polished blanks and high-pressure dies that created mirror-like surfaces, frosted designs, and razor-sharp detail. Inside that 2015 proof set was the classic Lincoln penny. The design was the same, Abraham Lincoln's profile on the front, the Union shield on the back. But the quality? Asterisk asterisk next level. Asterisk asterisk, and that's where things get interesting. Because not every proof penny is created equal. Some came out of the mint flawless. Some had perfect frost, deep cameo contrast, and crystal clear detail. And some had extremely rare minting errors or die anomalies that now make them worth thousands, even tens of thousands, of dollars. So you might be asking, how does a coin go from being worth 1 cent to $37,000? It all comes down to these three things: perfection, rarity, certification. Let's start with perfection. To sell for big money, your 2015 proof penny needs to be as close to flawless as possible. That means no scratches, no blemishes, no hazing. When collectors or grading experts see it, they should see a mirror-like surface with deep black reflection and a sharp, frosted portrait of Lincoln. This is known as deep cameo, the highest level of contrast you can get in a proof coin. Next, rarity. Some 2015 proof pennies have been discovered with unique features. A slight doubling of the lettering, a shift in the date, a polishing line across the surface, even a missing mint mark. These are called die varieties or mint errors, and they're rare. When paired with a flawless surface, they become incredibly desirable to collectors. And finally, certification. If your 2015 proof penny appears flawless to the naked eye, you need to get it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. If it comes back with a top grade, like PR70 Deep Cameo, that's where the magic happens. Because one certified 2015 proof penny, graded PR70 with Deep Cameo contrast, sold for $2,700. Yes, that's $2,700 for one modern penny. But the wildest sale, that happened when a near-perfect 2015 proof penny, with both ultra-high grade and an unusual die anomaly, was auctioned off for a mind-blowing $37,000. Let that sink in. $37,000. For 1 cent. The kind of coin most people overlook. The kind that's been sitting untouched in proof sets across America. The kind of coin you might be holding right now. And here's the thing, thousands of these proof sets were bought and gifted in 2015. For birthdays, graduations, holidays. Most people never open them. They put them on shelves, in drawers, in storage. And they forgot about them. That means there are possibly hundreds of these valuable 2015 pennies still out there, waiting to be found. So now, the question is, do you have one? Here's how to check. Step 1. Find your 2015 US Mint proof set. It'll come in a hard plastic display case with multiple coins: the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, $50, and dollar. You want to focus on that Lincoln penny. Step 2. Examine the coin carefully. Is the background mirror-like? Is Lincoln's portrait frosty and clear? Are there any visible flaws? Step 3. Check for anything odd or different. Doubling, missing letters, extra lines, unusual shapes in the shield, anything that stands out. Step 4. Get it graded. If your coin looks flawless, send it to a professional grading company. That's the only way to reveal its true value. Because once it's certified and labeled with a high grade, you could be holding a payday worth thousands, or even $37,000. Just imagine the feeling of opening an old proof set and discovering that your 1 cent coin is worth more than someone's annual income. It's not a dream. It's already happened, and it could happen to you. So don't wait. Go dig out that 2015 proof set. Look at that penny with new eyes. Because something that looks small, insignificant, could actually be the most valuable thing you own. And if you found this video helpful, eye-opening, or even shocking, smash that like button right now. Hit subscribe, because I'm sharing more hidden coin treasures that could be hiding in your home, worth thousands or more. And share this with your friends, your parents, your grandparents. Because someone you know might be sitting on a penny that's secretly worth $37,000. Thanks for watching. And until next time, keep hunting, keep checking, and keep dreaming big. Top 7. You probably think you know what a penny is worth. 1 cent, right? But what if I told you that a single penny, specifically a 1995 Lincoln cent from a US Mint proof set, could be worth more than your phone, more than your car, maybe even more than your paycheck? Because this coin, this little copper-colored beauty that most people overlook, has shocked collectors. It has broken expectations. And it has sold for as much as $42,000. Yes, you heard that right. $42,000 from a 1-cent coin that many people have sitting in a drawer, completely untouched. Let's talk about the 1995 American penny, but not the ordinary one you find in your change. We're talking about the rare, ultra-detailed proof penny minted for collectors and sealed inside the 1995 United States Mint proof set. And if you have one, you better pay attention, because this coin could be the hidden fortune you didn't even know you had. So what makes this 1995 proof penny so special? Let's break it down. In 1995, the U.S. Mint released a special set of coins, one for each denomination, polished, double-struck, and sealed in hard plastic cases for collectors. These are known as proof sets. Unlike regular coins, proof coins are created using a slow, careful minting process. The blanks are hand-fed. The dies are polished. The surfaces are mirror-like. And the images, like Lincoln's profile on the penny, come out frosted and deeply detailed. Now here's where things get exciting. Some of those 1995 proof pennies came out perfect. No flaws. No scratches. Just pure, mirror-finished perfection. And some came out with rare errors, doubling on the date or letters, odd die strikes, small minting quirks that make them unique. And when you combine perfection with rarity, that's where the big money is. You see, professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC analyze these coins under magnification. When they find one that's flawless, with deep cameo contrast and a PR70 grade, the value can shoot through the roof. Let's talk real numbers. A flawless 1995 proof penny, professionally graded with top-level detail, has sold at auction for as much as $2,700. That's $2,700 for a coin that costs less than a pack of gum to make. But here's the part that truly stuns collectors. A 1995 proof penny, with both a perfect PR70 deep cameo grade and a verified die error, recently sold for a staggering $42,000. Yes, $42,000 for a penny. Now you're probably thinking, this can't be real. But it is, and the best part? You might have this coin right now and not even know it. So here's what you need to do. Go find your 1995 US Mint proof set. They were sold by the Mint, given as gifts, collected by grandparents, or bought and forgotten. They're everywhere, in closets, drawers, garages. Open that plastic case. Carefully remove the penny. Hold it under a strong light. Look for these signs: a flawless, mirror-like background, a frosted image of Lincoln that pops from the surface, no visible marks or blemishes, strong, clear detail in the letters and date, and if you're lucky, signs of a doubled die or mint error. If you see anything like that, do not wait. Send it to be graded immediately, because that 1-cent coin might be your chance at thousands of dollars, or maybe even $42,000. And here's the truth most people miss. These coins aren't rare in terms of how many were made, but they're rare in perfect condition. Most proof pennies get spots. They get damaged. People open the sets carelessly, touch them, drop them, expose them to air. That ruins the surface, and ruins the value. So if yours has been stored safely, untouched, pristine since 1995, you might just be one of the lucky few. This isn't just coin collecting. This is treasure hunting. And it's happening every day across America. Coins like these are making regular people thousands. One proof penny at a time. So don't assume your coins are worthless. Don't assume it's just a penny, because this little coin from 1995, this small piece of copper from a forgotten proof set, could be worth more than you ever imagined. And if you found this video helpful, valuable, or just flat out shocking, hit that like button right now. Subscribe for more secrets hidden in your change drawer. And share this video with someone who has old proof sets lying around, because you never know, they might be sitting on a penny worth $42,000. Thanks for watching. And remember, every coin has a story. But only the smart ones take the time to find out if theirs is worth a fortune. Keep hunting, and may your next penny be your big payday.